No, as we all had expected that to happen with our unit coffers, that is not what happened. So, um, we will not be letting you guys play our accounts, as slightly hilarious as that would be. No.
It'd be devastating.
Devastating, yeah, kind of. Alright, so as you can see from up above, you can kind of see this nice little cyclone.
I was gonna say I don't want you
fire.
to wreck. I was gonna say I don't want you to wreck my KD on my account, but my KD is crap, so really you could only improve it.
So as you can see, this is a beautiful view of Terra Firma. We're going to go right into the mechs. AlienSlicer with a Direwolf B and Black Heroe with a Warhawk C. There are going to be some hot running mechs on this map. Alright.
Well, we've got two ballistic mechs, so yeah, they've got some support with their lasers, but if they stick to those ballistics, they shouldn't overheat too much and try to keep those keep shooting those lasers down to a minimum.
Very true, very true. The question is, who's going to take the center, and then who's going to be the one coming up into the center who has to deal with the person already holding that position. As we've seen today on Terra Firma, whoever takes the center first usually has an easier advantage in the long run trying to hold it in comparison to those who are trying to work their way in, as we saw with the Adder versus the Adder versus the Arctic Cheetah earlier today. And I gotta say, liking AlienSlicer.
I gotta say, for anybody watching, yeah, it looks like Black Hero's going for an interesting choice as far as positioning goes. AlienSlicer perhaps doing something a little bit more expected. However, neither of them are gunning towards that middle spot, which is a huge advantage with that high ground. So this should be an interesting match.
Very true, very true. The question is, how close are they to each other? And as you can see, which I did not realize this, but there is lightning in that cloud formation above Terra Firma.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you get a nice view of the place when you're up flying around like this.
Agreed, agreed. Now the question is, have the opponents come within distance of actually seeing each other? And at this time, I have to say they have not.
No, not yet. Yep, they have not quite gotten to... They're not really anywhere near each other at this point. It looks like AlienSlicer's kind of just hanging out, although maybe it looks like he's moving now. He was hanging out for a minute. They're kind of NASCARing a little bit here. But at least AlienSlicer's paint job is super awesome.
Agreed, agreed. So again, we're going to give you these aerial shots of Terra Firma, seeing right into that center volcano with the platform. Both opponents still haven't made contact, waiting on them to get into the thick of it and begin this duel. I believe both are doing a very good job of avoiding the center. However, I believe one of them is going to have to make a move eventually.
Unfortunately, they are making a move, but they are kind of going in the same direction at kind of the same speed, so I don't see them ever meeting up with each other.
Well, we can't have that. We want to make sure that the duel takes place, so... And we gotta make sure... I mean, there's no way we can really make sure that they meet, but I feel like at a certain point they're going to eventually meet with each other, although they're... I have to say, Black Hero is doing a great job of staying away from that center core. I mean, this might just be 10 minutes of NASCAR. However, McGruberr, if you're seeing what I'm seeing, we do have one of the participants moving into that coveted center point. So yes, they are finally within, I mean, not a great distance of each other. They are still far away, slightly moving towards one another. We can see AlienSlicer on the map. We cannot see Black Hero at this point. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm following
McGruberr?
Black Hero right now. He's really avoiding that center spot, which is kind of a disadvantage for him, considering he's in a Warhawk, which has a bit of a speed advantage on the Direwolf.
And I'm already seeing where AlienSlicer is going. They are walking right around each other in circles. Unless one of them changes directions or turns around, I think this duel might be an exact draw.
I'm gonna have to... Looks like Black Hero is moving up to that coveted position that AlienSlicer gave away. If he'd only stayed there for just a minute, he would have had an advantage.
True, and AlienSlicer is coming again around that far side of the caldera. One of them is going to have to take the time to just sit in that center position so the other one can engage. I do realize that is not tactically the right move to do. I mean, if Black Hero does decide to make a turn in the right direction that we need him to, which that is not at all the direction we were looking for, so it appears that this may just be a NASCAR round between two assaults.
That looks like Black Hero exiting out of that center portion on the opposite side of where he would want to go in order to engage the enemy. I've got to say, they have got to be nervous at this point. Having gone so long without engagement, they have got to be freaking out.
I will say, though,
I can't imagine how nervous they are.
Oh, I know. I can't even believe the amount of adrenaline that is flowing through them at this point. I will say, though, oh, good Lord, they changed... It's like they're watching, and they very well might be. They might just be watching and going, oh my gosh, he is right there. I can keep on going round and round in circles. Just so you guys know, if they do draw and not touch each other at all, we will have to run this duel again. We will have to run this duel again, and it will be done on the Frozen City. It will set us back a little bit.
Yes. We can probably manage. We'll just have to rush into our next match immediately afterward. Perhaps start giving away positions during that match in order to speed things along.
Well, they are coming
I know that's rough to say, but we gotta have a victor. They're starting to get closer to each other, but it does seem like that they are still spreading out again. Okay. Well,
they're starting to converge, but every time we get excited, on their convergence, if they continue on the course they are right now, they will converge. So, in the last few minutes of this duel,
looks like they might come together. And
oh, come on, turn. AlienSlicer. And AlienSlicer not turning. Yep, they're just
about to.
You know, guys, we will run one more, but if you guys don't touch each other on the next game, we will just flip a coin. So,
well, I think that before we come to that, we may have to just start giving away positions during the next match. I'm not joking. I mean, as much as we got to get some damage in here. We've got to get a clear winner for the tournament to proceed. We are on a bit of a strict time slot here, so let's see. Hopefully,
1 minute 30 seconds.
Here, so.
1 minute 30 seconds. If they actually just touched each other,
one would win.
Yeah, if somebody got a shot off. It would, if one person got a shot off.
Yeah, we may have to just redo the match, do another map. Hopefully we can get a good battle. I don't think this match is gonna have a clear ending to it. They're both moving mostly in the opposite direction.
They've been moving in the opposite direction the whole match.
Possibly converge. Yeah, they might possibly converge on each other at this point, but I don't think we have enough time for it to matter.
Oh, they would. They would.
How much time
bummer.
Do we have left there, Soul?
It's about, I want to say, 45 seconds. If one of them gets a shot off. If Black Hero can get up that hill and get a shot off on AlienSlicer, or AlienSlicer can get a shot off on Black Hero, this match will be over. So it's going to come down to literally a one shot. And
we have contact right now.
Yep.
About time. This is the carnage that we have been waiting for.
All game.
I hate to see a match end this way. I hate to see a loser just because they got a shot one time.
It's part of the strategy.
Perhaps we have
the strategy.
And that is game, unfortunately.
That was well played. It was very NASCAR-ish, but that final shot, getting that last shot in, that is who's going to determine who won this match. And with 12 damage, Black Hero is going to move on.